Alright, time for the first run of the day. Video's stuck. That might be on my end, actually. Sometimes that kind of thing happens in the app, though, and you just gotta close and reopen the mobile app. Got a fairly good turn there. I guess I'll just have to hope that it doesn't thunderstorm. It would probably be smarter to equip the app somewhere that I need to buffer that's closer to where I'm going to use it, though. Oh, video's better, good. I'm glad it's not my computer dropping frames. Kill the farm animals. I would, but I really need to like squeeze every bit of time save out of this that I can. Oh, I'm lucky that Ferosh isn't here because I didn't sleep until noon. Like, that's my normal strategy to avoid him, is just to wait until noon, because then he doesn't spawn. But I guess at 3 AM we are good too. Yeah, no more going out of the way to kill cows. It was fun while it lasted. Besides, there's not many cows in the new route anymore. Just like the one or two at the beginning. I swerved really unnecessarily there. I lost a couple seconds. Oh no. I forgot the visual cue for where to turn, like an idiot. Did I change the split interface? Yes. There are 2 rows for each split now. I just thought it looked cleaner. Yeah, we just ignore them. We're trying to go fast, not save the general populace. Alright. Okay, we got actually a fairly good drop-off there. I mean, we're still maybe a second or 2 behind where I'd like to be, but not awful. I can still PB off of a... yes, those stall horses do normally spawn there. I just ran into the tree root like an idiot. We're gonna be a good 3 seconds behind, maybe. Yep, those always spawn there. The only place other than that they spawn is Tabantha Village Ruins or something. One and a half. That's fine, I can save a good chunk of time later on. Yeah, it got optimized real fast. I mean, it was fairly optimized before I started, but it really kind of took off since then. I can't remember which new skip it was, but now I make it to like the worst possible place to have to refuel at one point. So I'm just gonna refuel early after Hyrule Field. That's my usual game plan, because if I don't, then I'm right next to a Guardian when I run out of gas. Otherwise, it's like slightly safer. Yes, back when sub 39 was impossible, yeah. It's really just thanks to the village skips. They're really nice. Don't have to worry about running into NPCs and stuff. Run out of gas right now, right now, right now. Okay. Okay, okay. If we don't mess up the hill, we're on decent pace. Yeah, deathly scream from NPC, Link keeps driving. Alright, we messed up the hill a little bit. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit of a mistake. Also, I didn't know about this, but we can just drive around here. It's pretty nice. Because you got the location name right at the base of this cliff here, somewhere. Like that. So we can just skip it altogether. Yep, I got through Run Kill Hill. We good. This run's actually going very smoothly. I haven't done this for like a week and a half or something. Or no, I was doing it last Thursday. It's just been less than a week, but it still feels like a while. That was a time loss. I don't know why I just randomly bounced there. That was actually pretty bad. Oh my gosh, if Point Crow starts Hyrule Bike Challenge, I'm actually just gonna stop speedrunning. So many people would come to the category, it'd become a mess, honestly. Oh, I didn't split. No. The split timer was not listening to me. I would have been ahead if it wasn't. What the heck happened? So I actually lost probably 3 seconds there from having to argue with the timer. Yeah, time for crazy gold, yeah. Oh, you can skip actually a lot more of this than I do. I always just forget that you can, because it's a pain and it's a little bit dangerous. Okay, yeah, I'm actually probably those 3 seconds behind now. I wasn't before, but I definitely am now. Gosh darn it, that's so annoying. Yeah, and I can say I'm better, yeah. The Talus, I'll point it out next time I drive past. It's kind of hard to tell that it's gonna be the Talus, honestly. Because it blends in so well with, like, the surrounding rocks, but... Oh, this is really bad. That was lined up really poorly. Yeah, I think I'm, like, 5 seconds behind now. I wish there was a good way to, like, predict where the stupid rocks would fall at this section right here. Because as it is, it's so scary every time. Alright. Yeah, it just starts at a random line. This whole game's about the arbitrary lines for, like, when the climate occurs. Especially on the plateau. Like, there's that gate, and as soon as you walk through the gate, it gets cold. Like, what? At least the weather's decent. Got actually really good fuel time on this too. Okay, I messed up, but that's okay. I had enough extra that I could afford to mess that up. Hey look, it's a yoga. At least this hitbox isn't big enough to, like, slow me down. How am I ahead? I'm not ahead, probably. Because it's further ahead away than it looks. No, I'm ahead. What in the world? Oh, because it's a... No, it's a fake gold, but I definitely did save time over my PB. So that's a little wacky. If he followed me across the entire round, that would suck. I'd be bound to get sniped at least once and lose a bunch of time. Oh, I almost messed that up. Rainbow is gold now. Because while yellow is cool, my brain perceives it as negative. So I use rainbow instead because that's more not a negative color. So that's definitely a fake gold. But by like 1 second, so... Or exactly 1 second, as a matter of fact. Oh, and of course it thunderstorms. Whatever, if it starts sparking, I guess I'll switch it. Alright, we're gonna switch it. Somebody remind me to put that back on as soon as we're getting close to KAKARIKO, though. It's probably gonna thunderstorm the whole way there. That'll be a huge pain. Oh, wolf. Okay. Yeah, if only you could use the Thunder Helm. If only. Okay, that was really messy. That was extreme. Dude, get out of the way. Alright. Whatever. What the heck was that NPC just like riding into my way further and further? He was like, it's time to mess up the run. It's not like we're on world record pace or anything, but after once we reach Sora's domain, we will be. I mean, that's kind of calling it early, but like, I know I can save a ton of time just by not getting sniped by guardians. Of course, I can't vouch for my rock jumps. They seem to be like really atrocious lately. I can only get them when I'm not on the timer. Still a 1/10 of a second ahead. Let's go. Thanks, random NPC, for ruining my 2.6 seconds ahead. World record by a 1/10 of a second? I'd still take it. I'd be kind of mad because there's way more time save potential in my runs than that, but... Look the other way. Please, 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 please. Thank you. That stupid guardian can't even see me for long enough to be dangerous. Alright, I think it's not thunderstorming anymore, but I'm too lazy to switch back my weapon. No, that's not supposed to happen. That's not really supposed to happen either. It's supposed to be much smoother than that. Okay, as long as we can avoid like getting sniped too hard here, we're good. Oh, it would. Oh, he hit the other guardian. I thought he might, but I wasn't sure. Alright, we want to go parallel to this wall. Yeah, that was actually really good. I always love when one guardian snipes the other one because I just don't have to deal with either of them for a while. Alright, I messed this up a little bit, but it's not too bad. Okay, since it is nighttime, I'm gonna refuel on this bridge right here. Because the Stalnox will be out. As much as that messes up my refuel timing, it's not too awful. That's actually where I used to refuel anyway before Pharaon skip, so should be alright. Well, I guess the Stalnox was not active, but I didn't want to gamble on it. However, I would have, on that tank of gas, landed on the bridge on this side of the island with no fuel, and that guardian would have spotted me, because he does like 99% of the time. We weren't speedrunning so we could watch the guardian battle, right? Man, I'm always like, yeah, I can defeat that guardian, and then I just get destroyed. Like, 10% of the time I just get destroyed by guardians. It's so obnoxious. It's only like whenever I want to practice my combat or something, and then just enemies start to destroy me instantly. Yeah, shield parries are great, but only if you actually know how to do them without getting lucky. Which kind of sucks because there's a required one for any percent in this game. I'm not very good, so. Dude, it's thunderstorming again, and I don't have the fire to drive over now. Yeah, cutting off its legs while riding the motorcycle is my usual strategy. Whenever I just need to farm some ancient parts. Okay, the Skyward Sword motion controls were awesome, but how are they going to implement that with the Switch? Like, I loved the Skyward Sword motion controls. It was actually so fun, but how would they do that on the Switch? Okay, that's true. Maybe if they port Skyward Sword to the Switch, that would be cool. Or rather, I hope it's not a port, I hope it's an actual remaster or something. So that we get the insane Switch motion controls. But no, not Breath of the Wild 2 as Skyward Sword 2. Yeah, it would actually be amazing. You would never swing the wrong direction ever again unless you were just an idiot. That's like the one thing that made me mad about Skyward Sword is like sometimes the game just swings you the wrong direction for no reason. Alright, 10 seconds ahead, 10 seconds ahead. This is world record pace. Sorry, I can't read chat right now, so I'm pretty busy focusing on this. Okay. Okay, we got the first one. The second one's like free, so as long as I'm not stupid. Alright, I was a little bit stupid. More sensory feedback, yeah, that's true, with like the better rumble motors and stuff. I think the Wii controllers had rumble, but it wasn't very good if it did. And if it didn't, then I just don't remember, because it's been forever since I played a Wii game. Okay, you want to go this way. Okay, if I miss cave skip, the run's actually over. I'm like literally shaking right now. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Motion controls are actually useless in speedrunning for aiming though, because you have to aim at such precise locations for like VTBs and stuff. Or some people find them really useful, but personally I am not one of those people. Okay, I was like, my hands were actually shaking so hard for that whole section. That was a gold. Holy cow. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, invisible walls again. I hate that. Yeah, people tend to be pretty divided on the motion controls. Yeah, shaky hands for speedrunning, right? It's even worse when you have motion controls on, you have to aim precisely and your hands are shaking. Like, this isn't that big of a deal because I just have to hold down one button, but... which I'm sure makes the input viewer very useless in this context. No way I can gold again after the 45-second gold. Alright, we got a decent cliff drive. Maybe not the best, but not the worst either. Okay, actually this is gonna be the worst ever. That's awful, I hate that so much. This is still acceptable, like, acceptable run. Because I hit the ground right there, so I can put the bike back there. It's alright, it's alright. We can also gold the warp split, because it was pointed out to me recently that I warp late, like the Zora's domain name shows up on screen, and I just kept driving for a while anyway. Like, see, it's right there. So, if I mashed faster, we would have golded that if I wasn't stupid. But yeah, 7 seconds behind best. That's probably because of bad cliff drive and the world load, maybe. Yeah, it was kind of dumb. I was like, wait, doesn't the location name not show up until you hit the invisible wall? Nope. Nope. Whatever, I don't even care at this point. I'm gonna have to reset my menu back to where it needs to be, because I last held the durian, so I'm gonna lose time. But I wasn't about to go with, like, not a full fuel tank, so that's alright, I guess. Just have to remember. Yeah, so I had this, like, 1 IQ, like, oh, well, we have some fuel left, so it should be okay if I don't hold the right number of items. And then I looked at it, and it wasn't full, and I was like, yes, that seems right. But then it wasn't. Sell everything except fuel. Yeah, no thanks. Maybe if I made another save file specifically for this, then I would do that, but not here. Yeah, so this is just my casual save file where I happen to have the motorcycle and a ton of mon and stuff ready to go. Remember back at the beginning when I was only just using 5 extracts to refuel, and it wasn't even like a full refuel. Yeah, I'd have to get 4,000 mon. It'd be a pain. And do all the divine beasts so I could get the motorcycle. And do the Mazkoshia fight. It'd just be a mess in general. Okay, I was a bit late on that, but it's alright. It's not horrendously late, anyway. Maybe like a second or something. And we're 10 ahead. 10 ahead of PB is good. Some best 37.53. I don't think a sub 38's ever like gonna actually happen. Unless we get another really big breakthrough. Just because it's so close to my sum of best. It's not gonna happen for me anyway. So close to my sum of best that it's kind of unreasonable to play like that. Especially in this category, like of all things. Okay, but one thing I like really missed out on casually was like eating like the food in this game. Well, yeah, but it's unreasonable to play sum of best the entire time. Yeah, exactly. It's so inconsistent across everything. Alright, losing time, losing time. Anyway, casually I missed out on like cooking and making food to resist stuff. Somehow. Like I just never did it. Just bought the armor and stuff. Like I feel like they put a lot of work into making eating one of the biggest mechanics of the game, and then I just never touched it. Like I have so many like heart foods in my inventory and I just never use them. I only have fairies and I just have fairies and Mipha's Grace. Okay, this is like one of the most inconsistent parts of the run. Because like, Either it could go really well, or I could just bonk on every single drop and lose like 40 seconds. Oh yeah, food for the trial. That was like the only thing, is Trial of the Sword, that you kind of really have to eat for. Yeah, a single hearty durian gives you full recovery no matter how many hearts you have, plus a couple of extra hearts. So like, it's really not very economical to cook multiple hearty foods together, because they only give you like a couple of extra hearts. That was really slow. That was like really bad. I kind of just had to improvise that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like, I didn't improvise all of that, but the part that did not go well. I think you can go up this way, so I'm gonna do that, because that saves time. Yes, that's actually really good. Oh yeah, you have to make cake for that quest, yeah. I never finished that quest, because I don't know the recipe for monster cake. I know it's like butter and wheat and monster extract or something, but I feel like there's another ingredient. I just didn't bother to waste my food on cooking fails. Not that I ever ate the food in the first place. That was really slow again. Man, I'm just bleeding time. There's not a lot of time save after this, too. Oh, it's sugar? Okay. Good to know, I guess. I guess that makes sense. If it's a cake, it probably needs sugar. Seems logical. Okay, we're gonna run out of gas pretty early here. Oh, you reset without full Hyrule Compendium or close? That really sucks. Why did you reset? Did you just want to like try to go for 100%, or was it just accidental, or what? What was the circumstances? Oh shoot, I forgot. Please don't bounce. Alright, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I hate how the right stick on the Pro Controller just bounces back sometimes, though. Like, I lost a good chunk of time there to just the controller bouncing. Also, the reason that I saved so much time here is because that split was wrong. Like, that's the wrong time. Because I split late on my PB. Alright, alright, alright. This is fine. Oh, okay, yeah. That was kind of my problem with Ocarina of Time. Like, I had almost all the game done, and I needed like 2 more pieces of heart, and I couldn't figure out which one they were. Like, I had 100%ed it except for those. And it kind of sucked, so I just reset, and I never really got back into it. Alright, it's time for KAKARIKO skip. If I miss KAKARIKO skip, I'm just gonna reset. Like, I don't know how it's possible to miss, but I did once, so... You know. Time for Run Killer 2, Electric Boogaloo. There it is. The invisible rock. Alright, we gotta get the ankle. No, the horses! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna go up this hill whether you like it or not, Master Cycle. Alright, we lost time, but it's alright. I got up the hill. The physics were not happy. See, we lost a good bit of time there. That was literally like a 90-degree slope. You are indeed correct. And as for how, I have no idea, but that is a thing that the Master Cycle can do. That saved me on Run Kill Hill a couple of times. Like when I just didn't come in with enough momentum. Okay, that was the slowest fall damage cancel I've ever committed, but it will save us time. That's gonna lose us time, though. How did I not save time there? This is a slow fall damage cancel. Alright. Let's do this. I'm kind of just gonna shut up now, I think. Focus on the run. So, sorry if I'm not looking at chat.